Hey, Brian from Garage Mahal. Today I have this homeowner's toolkit, and I'm just kind of showing you the graphic box on the front, but it comes in a blow molded case. Pretty awesome. So let me flip the camera around, show you all the tools you get in it, and we go from there. So stay tuned. Okay, so the case opens up this way, and very cool. This is kind of like an inner packing. I'd probably hang on to that just for it makes things easier, especially if you have it in the back of a pickup truck or something and you're driving around kind of on the rough side. But it comes with a hammer, decent sized hammer, and it comes with all these screwdriver bits. So it kind of gives you the profile on each one of those. So anything, I like how it has the kind of like the super hex, I call them. You got the stars and security ones. So anything you run across, the set right there is worth it alone just for those. So that's the hammer. So you get some PVC electrical tape. Comes with this cool tape measure. And I like how it is yellow and it has all the good markings on it. So that is 10 feet. So that gets you some of your most average measurements you're going to use. And then you get a picture hanging kit. So it has all these little hangers and the drywall anchors in there. Adjustable wrench. And it kind of has your little increments on there so you can kind of figure out what you need. And one good thing about this is crescent wrenches, this type of adjustable wrench, they always have a jaw that is definitely loose. This one, you have a little bit of movement, but not much. It's nice. I consider this a tight wrench. So, adjustable wrench. Very cool. And that is your 3/8 socket. Adjustable. So, that is nice. You got forward and back on it. And then that little mechanism will release your sockets for you. You have a bit extender. And then you have all of these sockets here. When we're done going over, I'll bring you in on kind of like a more of a view. Then you have your hex keys or your Allen keys. They're marked 10, 8, 6, 5, going down the scale. Then you have a common spark plug socket. That's cool. It's got the little rubber gasket there. It makes life a lot easier when you're doing that. You have a utility knife in there. And it's cool. It's got the break off pieces. So as you use it, you can break those off as they become dull. A level. Very handy. And that's magnetic as well. So I can show you. So if you're on something, that will stick to the magnet. So but very nice. So you got 3 different angles that you can measure from on your level. You have a mini hacksaw blade attached. And on this side you have spare blades for your utility knife. If you're like me, you use that thing all the time. And I love how everything has its own little spot in this case. So you have a Phillips screwdriver. And then this is a directional screwdriver, and you won't believe how handy that comes in. So that's your little switch to go forward and reverse. But also works too, you can put this adapter on and then use some of your sockets on things to make it easier. So, this set has like so much with it. So, and that is your flathead screwdriver. And then I'll give you an overview of your wrenches, but that is kind of your fixed wrench. So that's your 15 millimeter. You got your regular pliers. You got your snip pliers, I call them. Your needle nose. And over here, I'll show you on the other view, but you have a bunch of different hacksaw blades. And then you have like a bunch of different screwdrivers for like eyeglasses and small electronics. So, I mean, this has everything. So let me give you a quick overview. So again, this is everything that you get, and then embossed on each socket is what they correspond to. So these are your 1/4-inch sockets all down here. Actually, I think start from 13 all the way down to your 4mm. Those are your 1/4-inch sockets, and giving you kind of an idea. So that's your 1/4-inch fitting. And then you have your 10mm to your 19. Oh, it seems pretty big, but if you're doing like a brake job on a car or something, the 8 and 19 are going to come in handy for you. The Covenant 10mm. So these are all your 3/8 sockets. And then again, those are all your extra hacksaw blades. You get some zip ties that come in a kit. I mean, everything you need as a basic homeowner, apartment owner, or townhouse, whatever you got going on. So these are your stubby screwdrivers. You got a Phillips, you got a flathead, and then these are your fixed wrenches. So 15, 14, all the way down to your 8, and again 10 is very common millimeter size, and all this. And yeah, what a very nice complete set. Anyway, Brian from Garage Mahal. Thanks for watching, and be safe out there.